it's Lila Jessica, and today we're going to be talking about the Japanese fashion called Larme. Internationally, the style is known as Larme, which is French for tears. However, in Japan, it is called Gaaree, which is Japanese for girly. Usually, there is no style that is a textbook definition to this fashion trend. However, there is Larme Fashion Magazine, which is a good rule of thumb for what to look at to meet this fashion. Usually in the magazine, you'll see a lot of the girls wearing pinks, pastels, reds. Some textures you want to look at are velvet, lace, satiny fabrics, and also little fluffy things that are fua. So maybe a furry fuzzy beret, a cute little furry shawl, or even some furry pom-poms that are on your clothing or shoes. My friend, which she is known as Yumechi on Instagram, really got me into this style, so I kind of use her as my inspiration. However, over time, I have taken it into my own hands and made it my own style. So since Larme is French for tears, I see the fashion as being a sad, girly goth chick, and that's kind of my vibe that I look at. I also use some Instagram pages, stores that kind of cater to this look, and so we'll talk about those stores and focus on hair, makeup, jewelry, clothing, and shoes for this style. For hairstyles, typically I see most models having curly hair, but also you can do it straight and still be just as fashionable. Usually looks include a half up, half down, or some pigtails are always a good choice. I'll also see some girls kind of doing like little buns, like Sailor Moon buns, and there's all kinds of looks, just like feminine, French braids, anything really. It's very open, but you definitely want to accessorize it using ribbons in your hair and even a beret to top it off.
Here are some of my favorite hair accessories to go with this look.
Personally not a jewelry person, so I'm by no means an expert, but when I was in Japan in 2020, I noticed that most of the girls that practice this style had a ton of jewelry. They definitely had necklaces, bracelets, rings on every finger. You can have more than one ring on each finger. I think it was very trendy when I last went.
Here are some of my favorite accessories.
Shoes, you want a chunky heel or a platform, and you want to pair it with some cute lacy socks. Here are an example that I got from Liz Lisa. There's a lot of frill to it, and this is usually the type of style you want to use. For the clothes, the color schematic is typically black paired with a pale muted pink or a deep dark red. I've also seen some clothing articles in gray. Also, you can never go wrong with a white or off-white blouse or sweater, like I have a ton behind me, because that's what I usually like in my outfits. Patterns aren't really what I've seen utilized. It's typically just a solid color, but there are a ton of gingham pieces that are popular, and also brands like Rosemarie Soiree have introduced the concept of adding animal print to this style, and usually it's cheetah print or zebra print. And the fabrics, like I said earlier, are satin, lace, and velvet, but brands like Dear My Love have introduced leather and providing leather harness accessories to the style, and I think it's really cute how they incorporate it. So we're going to look at them and some other Instagram brands that I like that you could look at for your inspiration or go shopping on there.
Instagram feed got cut off at the top, but this is Liz Lisa. It's a really great brand, and I love them because they ship internationally, so you don't have to use a third-party company to get their items. Side note, the pink-haired girl has incredible makeup, so I usually try to copy her style. I feel like Dear My Love is the best brand for Larme fashion. I really love their aesthetic, and they are the ones responsible for bringing harnesses into this fashion. Like, are you not getting the sad goth girl vibe that I was talking about earlier? Because this is it. I also think this page has the best variety of hairstyles to go with this fashion. They use a lot of religious aesthetics such as crosses and angel wings in their fashion as well. My favorite thing about this brand is that they do Sanrio collaborations. Oh, And here's an example of the chunky heel that I was talking about. Swan Kiss is another great brand. They have a lot of lace incorporated into their fashion, so it is very feminine focused, and I love this brand. It is highly recommended. If you notice, most of all the models have bangs, basically all of them, so I definitely recommend getting bangs to meet this trend. This brand also has a ton of great examples of chunky heels. They also have some very cute face masks and jewelry. I haven't ordered from this brand, but Rosemary swore has a really cute aesthetic vibe on their page, and also I am friends with one of their models, my friend Yumechi. She is repping for the US over there. Look at her, she's so beautiful. I miss her, I wish she was back here, but this page has so many great things, and I love their bags. Again, a thick bottom shoe is always great. I love these bags. They are so cute. They're like little pillowcases, and they fit so much because Japanese girls are always on the go. Oh, and look, here's some fuwa fuwa fluffy shoes. Okay, this is a pretty trendy place to get your bags. This place was very, very popular to own a bag from. I saw it everywhere when I was in Japan. It was everywhere, and I regret not buying one while I was there, but I have ordered one online. And here's Larme magazine for reference. This is just a great page. It's not a shopping website, but they do list some of the stores that they recommend for shopping to achieve this fashion style.
Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to let me know you liked this video by liking it and leaving any comments or suggestions on what to do in the future when talking or using Larme fashion in my videos.